Welcome to the Chewn podcast, where real topics are discussed by fake individuals with fake opinions. Even if it's the host or the guest, don't take them seriously. And if you do get offended, guess what? Shit happens. Leave it below in the comment section. Let's roll. What's going on, nation? This is Jay for real, Dan DeVille, back with Chewing the Fat podcast, and we're about to go in. How you doing, my brother Dan DeVille?
I'm doing very lovely today, my brother. Got up this morning, man. Me and Tank went on a little run this morning.
Shit. How many miles?
Man, just 2 miles. Little 2 miles.
Oh, shit, that's
you
decent.
know,
That's
good
decent.
cardio in.
Fact.
Feeling good. You know, trying to be a good citizen.
Facts,
you know?
man. Most people ain't doing shit. They still sitting on their asses. None,
Bullshit.
man. I mean, you know what? I bet the average 25-year-old can't even jog a straight mile without stopping. I bet you.
Shit, they can't, man. You know, we saw that with the fat camp
Oh yeah,
that
the
the
fat
Army
boy
got.
Pete, the fat boy boot camp.
Yeah, brother, it's shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
They ain't even started to get gray hairs yet.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? They can't do
already,
shit.
bro. You know, I had somebody ask me, man. Probably like the other day. They was like, man, what you doing, bro? Like, you using Beijing, you doing all this shit. Like, what you doing, man? Because your beard look darker, you know. Your hair, you ain't got. I don't even see I only see a few gray hairs. Like, what you doing, bro? I said, I do not paint shit. Like, this shit gonna be what it's gonna be when it's gonna be what it's gonna be, man. I'm not doing all that painting. I'm not, man, bro. These motherfuckers out here doing some crucial shit. We got men like gluing hair down
Man, I
to then
seen
be
this.
edged and glue. It's crazy out here, man.
Man,
I'm not
message
doing all
again to the nation. Leave some shit to the girls.
that. Leave some shit to the girls, man.
You
Leave
want
some
to wear
shit
their
to the women.
purses.
For
You
real.
know, you want to be pretty as they is. Man,
The
good
weave.
shit.
Leave the weave to the women.
Man.
Leave the
goddamn.
nail painting to the women.
Yeah. You know,
Leave the
all these
dresses
damn
to the women.
earrings and shit.
For
You
real,
know?
bro. So
Yeah.
I just ain't got time for all that, man. Like, hey, I'm not finna sit around. I don't even like going to the barbershop, bro. I don't even like going to the barbershop and sitting there for hours, because, you know, I try to be a really efficient, productive person. So
That right.
for me to sit in the barbershop for 2 hours, bro, it gives me anxious, because I'm like, damn, I could
Hell
be
yeah.
doing this shit, doing that shit, bro. So, you know, I'm an even Steven motherfucker since the Navy. Boop, 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 boop. I pay like $120 for a good set of clippers, $70 for some edges, and bro, my haircuts are done for 5 years. No.
That's real. That's real, man.
Now, I will go
Speaking
to the
of that,
barbershop if let's say me and the wife want to go on a cruise, or maybe she want to do a photo shoot or go take pictures with the family, you know. So
Right.
maybe I go to the barbershop then, like, okay, get me tightened up, right, professional look, I'm good. But other than that, bro, man, shit, man, hell, I asked my wife, you straight with this? She straight with that? I'm rolling, bro. I ain't
That's
doing
all that matter, man. You know, these
Right.
cats out there trying to be too pretty and all that, man. And, you know, speaking of that, brother, you bring up a great point. I was sitting here pondering this
Ponderation for the nation.
ponderation for the nation.
What we got?
I was pondering this between Tuesday and Wednesday, so the last couple of days.
Okay.
And we put so much focus on the YNs, right?
Right.
The YNs out here raising a bunch of hell. They doing all these things. We don't take into account that they sisters, these young girls, they came up in that same environment and they saw the same things that made them young boys go crazy. You know,
What's so?
the abuse.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
the neglect.
Okay.
You know, the being without.
Okay.
We never take the time to look and see how it affects the females. You know, but man, we look at a lot of things that the females do in the sexy reds and things like that. We don't take the time to think, man, these girls didn't have nobody to protect them their whole life. In most
That's
cases,
a good point.
they had shit uncles, goddamn shit daddies. If they was fucking around,
Cousins. Right.
cousins, all kind of shit, do things to them and nobody was there to protect them.
That's true. That's very
And
true, bro.
we look at these young girls with disdain, but man, we never sit and think, man, how did they get there?
How did you get here?
Yeah, man.
That's a good point. That's a very good point, man. And that's why we talked about it previously, on another podcast, being present is valuable, bro. Like, being
man.
present is valuable, man. To be there, to protect, to provide. You know what I'm saying? That shit is very important, man. Damn, man, that's some very real shit.
Yeah.
And we got a lot of things going on out here that's impacting
man.
them, from relationships to being a mother to on. Because I was in Target the other day, which I had to go in Target anyway because we on the campaign boycott bus with Target. But
that's right.
We not spent nowhere near the money we would have spent. It'd be dead in there, man. But I was like, I need to go in there in a crunch time, getting ready to take the baby to school. They was open. Let me run in here and get these earphones, man. So I went in there, bro, and it was a couple. I think it was like 4 kids. It was 3 boys, 1 girl. And Nation, we're going to get to our other topics, but just stick with us because this shit's important for community and culture. And man, I seen the brother. I always try to acknowledge the brothers when walking by, because sometimes we walk by, we don't even say shit, man. Sometimes every time I have it, like, wonder why we couldn't even say what's up. Hey,
how you doing?
Bro, if you look at me, at least say what's up. Like, don't look at me and just like you got, because I assume like you got a problem. You looking at me and you saying shit. Right. So I seen the brother and I was like, "What's going on, brother?" He said, "Hey, bro," and he had the little girl attached to his leg. I thought that was cute because I got daughters, I got sons, so I'm like, man, that's good. It's good to see that the family in here, bro. So I hear him as I'm walking by because I'm also looking for like some composition books on my way. So I said, let me turn around. That's how I saw them as I was going back passing. Right. So he says to the woman who passed me already, and it's always very important, man. Like, hey, don't acknowledge a woman, not acknowledge a brother. I can't stand that shit either. Shit, some cornball shit. And he says, yo, I can't get off my leg. Just joking, because he like moving one leg like it's in a cast. You know what this chick say, man? Yeah, what? And you can see I went from woman to chick, so shit's progressively get worse.
The character.
She says, well, get her the fuck off you then. In those words, brother. In those words. Now, mind you, they 10 yards apart, so she's not quiet. So I'm like, damn, what kind of shit was that? So I keep going, but I still got to go back here, get the earbuds, right? Right. They're back there. Now, when I get ready to pass back there, I see they by the Oculus station. He trying on the Oculus, and she's like asking about the prices. So I'm thinking they finna get an Oculus for one of the kids. Like, okay, because they got kids at least 10 years old, like 10, no older than 10. Right. So I'm like, okay, they about to get an Oculus, and I'm thinking to myself, like, I wasn't gonna get the baby one of those because I think they too involved in the phones already. I don't need her being stuck in a fucking helmet doing shit for hours a day.
And missing the real world.
Right. She's asked me one for years, and I told her no for years. Right. And so I walk by, so next thing I know, she says, do you want it or not? Well, I hear the man respond. I'm like, the fuck? So she's buying an Oculus for a grown-ass man. So I'm like, okay, all right, okay. Maybe they got us, different kids. Like, okay, she's asking him, do you want to get it for him? But she's asking him out of approval, which I'm cool with that. Right. So I hear him say, well, Junior say he want one too. Well, he ain't fucking getting one. I'm like, she's buying this shit for him. And bro, these are her words. So they headed to the counter. He's not fucking getting one. Okay. So she's all happy and excited about getting this shit for the dude. But every time it's something with these kids, bro, it's always the tonality changes to negative. So as I'm sitting there waiting, because now I'm just looking in disgust, like, damn, I'm just looking puzzled. I see one of the younger boys pushing the cart. He's almost about to hit his brother. So instead of hitting his brother, he moved the cart to the left and it runs into the little counter. Right. Bro, right off the bat. Nigga, is you fucking crazy? Nigga, you fucking crazy? What the fuck? What the fuck are you doing? Man. Bro, I mean, just like that in front of everybody. Counter looking, I'm looking. And in my mind, I'm like, this shit disgusting as hell, man, to see this supposed to be a mother. And this dude quiet. He quiet. To me, he take a submissive role. To me, I'd have been like, yo, you need to chill out with that shit. For real. Right. Nothing, bro. And so the kid's just looking like this is normal shit. She's not even mad. I could tell she's not even pissed. This is just her normal fucking self.
That's normal for her.
And it goes back to what you were saying, like what happened to her coming up that would cause her to think that this is the correct way to talk to your kids, one, in public, second, and to conduct yourself as a woman supposed to be a mother, third. So, bro, you bring up a valid point, man, because I came home and told my son, and I told my wife, like, this shit just really rubbed me wrong to the point I thought about this shit all night. Like, what are these kids going through?
Right, man. That's so you saw the same, man. That's interesting. You saw the same thing that I'm pondering, brother.
Right.
It's in mass across the nation. that is happening in every state, every city, brother.
It is, bro, and it's a shame. So, and as we roll into this, matter of fact, we might as well roll into this topic first.
Yeah.
We got young Lotto. Some of y'all don't know Lotto. I think to me, she's one of the better female artists that would been in this kind of generational artist. You feel me?
She is.
To follow after. She's a little bit better. I think my daughter like her flow. I try to get it on Pandora without all the explicit stuff.
Right.
And I try to have her listen to different types of music, man. So when I'm with her, I'm trying not to listen to music with no cursing, none of that.
Exactly, man.
Even if it's no cursing and the music hits something that's too sexual or something that's too women explicit, I'm like, we skipping this shit. We skipping.
That's right, man. Because you don't want that spirit to get on to the child, man. Because they mind and spirit hadn't developed to discern between the two.
Correct.
So
yeah, bro, let's check this Lotto shit out.
So $2,000 off if you can give me right answer. Cool?
Okay.
The 45th president of USA and the 47th president of USA, they both have the same parents. How is that possible?
They both got the same parents. The 45th president of the USA and the 47th president got the same parents?
Yes.
How do the 45th president and the 47th president got the same parents?
It's a mystery.
They got the same parents because God made us all. And we all got the same parents. Because we're not on this 47th president yet. That's why.
Bro.
Man.
She was stressed when the question wasn't even finished yet. And I was like, yo, I know I don't like this motherfucker. And I can't go back from ground zero and name all the presidents in order, but I can name a good amount of them. Now, I'm going to tell you this. I damn sure can go through the last 4 presidents. But the 45th, come on. Barack Obama was 44.
44.
So who was after Barack?
Biden. Sleepy
You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to go over, because I think it was Trump, then it was Biden, then it back to Trump.
Yeah,
right. So it's like, Lotto, what in the fuck is going on? The 47th president ain't even out. Bro, $2,000. And I felt like they asked her this question knowing damn well she must have displayed a lack of intelligence to some degree for me to be able to offer you $2,000 being safe, that you wouldn't get it. And that's a fucking shame, bro. That right there, bro, I was like, man, Lotto, you let me down.
I'll tell you a little deep on it too, man. It's shit, man. $2,000, that's it?
That's $2,000, that's it.
That's all I get off to use my brain.
Right.
When I'm off work, I come here to buy something. And you want me to use my brain and go back to school and think about things. You for $2,000. You know what I'm saying? Not $20,000, not 10, but $2,000.
Oh shit,
man! Listen, man. I'll tell you what. I'd have found another jeweler that don't give a damn about history.
Hey, I would have felt better had she probably said, "Yo, you can keep that $2,000. Let's go ahead and do this transaction. I got shit to go do." The time I'm about to sit here and talk to you about trying to figure this shit out, I could have made that.
Man, exactly.
I could have made that. I can go up somewhere, pull up, go into a club, and I'm gonna get way more than $2,000 just for being seen. Hell no, man. Just go ahead. I don't need this shit out here. But
I don't even want this shit.
You got to do better than that. But that also goes to show that some of these stars that have the ability to influence aren't even connected to sources that would enable them to be in certain rooms, bro. Like, you need. I wonder if she was asked a question about her own community or something going on in the news where she even know. Which I'm not blaming anybody, because some people just want to detach and like, it's just too depressing. I don't even want to be. I don't even pay attention to that shit. But and then we've had questions that a school. I don't think it was Lotto. I think it was Sexy Red, where she was supposed to go to a school and talk, and they denied her. Like, no, hell no. And I don't blame them. You come in here, you're going to smell like weed smoke. You don't represent the image of what we want these young ladies to be.
We don't get it sexy, man.
Right. We don't need you in here talking about shit.
That's for grown folks. That's for adults.
That's for adults. Right.
Man.
So, yeah, I don't know what y'all think about Lotto, but Yeah, that right there was
3-6 Mafia to the damn school. Talking about tear the club up.
Tear the club up. Man, we
Why?
don't need that shit. Come on.
You know.
Yeah, the messenger of the message matters. For sure. For sure.
All day long, man.
All day long. And so we got some other messaging going on because we talked about it already. We talked about the Cleveland Browns. Big shout out. Shedeur Sanders will be starting Friday preseason game, which is to me
a setup for failure.
There you go. All right, so we're going to check out this Cleveland radio right here.
He ain't got no first team reps.
Man,
no first
team reps with the offense, only first team reps against the first team defense. That's it. That's
you
it.
Know, so you're going to put him out there for 2 quarters, you know, to get slaughtered.
Basically.
To further devalue his stock.
Basically, that's what we're about to go into, bro. That's what we're about to go into. Let's check this video out.
Yeah, let's see.
Well, people say he throws a lot before practice and after practice. Well, how counterproductive is that?
I'm sure there's a method to the madness.
What is it?
He's trying to get his arm right, Tone. I'm sure he's probably practiced more now than he has at any point in his collegiate
it obviously
career.
was counterproductive because he's got a sore arm.
Okay, so you're using that as a negative against the kid?
I don't understand.
Jesus, God, would you give him a chance?
Well,
my God,
here's
because
the
his
thing.
arm's sore?
Yeah.
What, that's a negative, that the kid's got a sore arm?
Yes.
Because he's working too hard? The hell out of here.
Working against who?
Get out of here. You got an agenda with that. You're going to, you know what, Tone? That's going to bite you.
It is good to see, and on here we like the show. There are people out here that just are generally good people. As you can see, the host is pretty much getting livid to like, what in the fuck are you
talking about?
Like, where does a man get criticized? Where does a person get criticized for working hard? Only when there is a sidebar agenda that no matter what comes out about this person, we have to spin it negatively. Bro, you was already getting into something. Go ahead and get to your point for real. Because you was hitting on some shit where I was going anyway. Go ahead and get to your point on this, brother.
Makes no sense at all that they're hyping up now. Shedeur Sanders gonna get the first start, you know, in preseason. Okay, hey, to the person that doesn't know, the person that's never played the game before, they have no idea what this kid is finna encounter. You know, he's got no synchronicity with his receivers,
right?
None with the O-line. You understand? So it's okay. Yeah, he knows the system, but man, you throwing that kid in there with somebody been catching pass from Dylan Gabriel, from
a lefty on top of that,
right? Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett been hurt.
Yeah,
half a camp, and what I see this morning, now they've got Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, and Dylan Gabriel on injury reserve.
On injury reserve.
They just brought in Huntley as another quarterback. So you got fucking 6 quarterbacks. What is really going on,
bro? I think, you know what I think it is, man? I think this is what's going on. Now, we know recently we had the owner come out, because before the owner came out, it was speculated that the owner was the one who told the coaching staff during the draft process that I want Shedeur drafted. Like, he probably should have been drafted, but if he's here, he's there, I want him drafted. Well, of recently, it's come out that in such a way that the owner, Jimmy Haslam, has come out in public view to say that if you had told me driving home on Thursday that they were going to pick Shedeur, I would have said it's not happening. So that pretty much discounts that. It discounts it. Now, if it did happen and now he's trying to play it off, I would kind of wonder, because he already know he blundered it up with Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson ended up being a bust. He wasn't a bust for that. I think there's some other things we can go into that, from Houston Texans to everything that came out and how it came out and when it came out, and then he gets here. And then now I wonder if he's trying to detach himself, like, yo, if this happens, it ain't me. You know, I didn't do this one, you know what I'm saying, nation. I didn't make this selection. But I also think it's this. I don't think he wanted to draft Shedeur. I think somebody there, maybe the GM, had decided that, hey, he's there at 5. Who else are we picking up? At 5th, in the 5th round, Shedeur Sanders, we probably got to go for. Like, I probably need to pull the trigger on this regardless. Probably wanted to do it sooner, but the GM and some other people probably didn't want to do it because they were all going to try to teach him a lesson to devalue him. But he's there anyway. Now that he's there, You got Flacco. You got small hand Kenny Pickett. You got Dylan Gabriel, who you picked up before Shador, which you probably should have never picked him up anyway. He's been doing horrible in camp, by the way. He has not been doing a good job in camp. First of all, he's a left-handed quarterback. The ball comes out different. Wide receivers have to get used to it.
Everything changes.
He's throwing Tebow ducks like a motherfucker, and he's throwing the ball in the dirt. So he's not doing that. So now I think it's shit. We can't look wrong here. If Shador comes in here with everything we've been doing to try to suppress him, he's been outperforming in camp. He gets less reps, does more with them. His touchdown to interception ratio is far less than any of the other candidates. What can we do to try to make it look like we were right? Because right now he's proven us wrong to the degree where we can relax and say, okay, this is why he not starting. This is why he didn't ever get first reps with the offense. And don't mind you people, he's going against the first team defense. You know what? We're going to put him in the game with vicious motherfuckers who are fighting for their job, who are not afraid to do whatever they got to do to make a statement to their coaching staff. And we're going to put him in with the first team offense, which he has no continuity with an O-line he's not been used to making calls with, getting adjusted with, or moving. And you know what? That's where we're going to set him up. We're going to set him up right there. And if he comes out looking bad, then it's great. I'm going to tell you something, man. I hope, good God, I hope the powers to be bless Shador with one of the best damn preseason 2 quarters that he can fucking have in his life.
That's right.
You know, I hope that happens, because I hope that it happens. And you know what? Another team calls up and says, you know what? We'll take him.
That's right.
We'll take him. What do you want? We'll take him. You got him in the 5th round. I tell you what, we'll give you next year's 4th. You give us Shador, we'll give you next year's 4th. What do you want to do? And I'm going to tell you, the Cleveland's front office is horrible, bro. It's horrible.
Brother, Cleveland isn't a team that's going to win anytime soon. They haven't won in a long time, and honestly, I believe Cleveland is the type of team that it's a loss leader. You know, and so when I say loss leader, that means that ownership for tax purposes and other things.
Gotcha.
That's another vehicle that owner's using. We can go deep on that on another episode,
right?
But
that's
a loss leader.
That's a good point.
As opposed to when you look at other well-ran franchises that aren't loss leaders, their intention is to win because that's their revenue stream. You know, fans is the revenue stream, jersey sales, playoff games, things like that. That's revenue.
Season passes and tickets and
season
suites.
Passes, exactly. Right. That's revenue. In a situation like Cleveland, they've never tried to win. Never. They have never tried to win. You know, so they check every box for that company being a loss leader vehicle. They check every box. Shit, man. Not even a poor man Cowboy. At least a Cowboy won something.
Did right.
You know what I'm saying? At least and as ridiculous as it is, every year the Cowboys think they're going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, Super Bowl or bust every year. That's true. That's
every
true.
year. Nobody.
No matter
if
how
you hear somebody,
no matter how wrong it is,
don't matter. If you hear anybody say, Cleveland Brown going to the Super Bowl this year, if you hear that, you better evacuate quickly because this person is insane.
Yeah,
you know, ain't no telling what they'll do. You know, it's scary in the business.
Fact.
You know, I would like to see should do a show out in this game on Friday.
Okay.
And I would say the ideal spot for him would be Miami, the Miami Dolphins.
That could be tough.
That's the perfect team for him. Tua doesn't make it through a whole season, and this year right here, one more of them moments, it's over with.
It's over with. It should be
over with. And they don't have anybody behind him.
That's true. That's another good point.
They've got tools like a motherfucker down there.
Yeah, and, they do.
They went and got Minka from Pittsburgh.
From Pittsburgh doing that whole trade. I ain't gonna lie, Pittsburgh probably would have been a nice spot for Shador too, though.
Oh, all day long. It's a well-ran situation.
Now, open, I think that Miami, like you said, bro, that would be a nice move, man. They got damn Mika. They got damn Tyreek right now. Unless he gonna evacuate, they got Jalen Waddle. They got Wright. They got A-Chain. They got Mo. I think they still got Mostart. They still got Jaceki. They got a nice squad down there, bro. They got a nice squad down in warm weather.
And a coach.
And a coach.
McDaniel.
And a coach who actually, even players who got bad character and personalities, he still manages that shit. I can only imagine what he's going to do with a player who's got good personality and stand-up character like Shador. That probably make that man's job better. He'd probably be less stressed at night.
God. Yes.
For sure. Daniels is a solid-ass coach, bro. He's a player's coach.
And he's the type of coach, because he's younger.
Facts.
He's gonna gel better with that younger quarterback like Shador. Shador knows the NFL game,
right?
So he don't have to bring him up to speed on the NFL game.
No,
he just need to bring him up to speed on what he's trying to
system,
do.
What I need you to do. Right.
That's it.
Our communication.
I believe that would be the perfect fit.
You know what, bro? That would be solid. That would be solid. Damn, that would be tough. I like that. So I tell you what, Nation, this is what I want you to do. I want you to tell me, because right now I got Joe Burrow on my roster. I put him out there for trade in the league. So you tell me what you would give up for Joe Burrow, given your roster. Tell us what you think, or who you think Shador should go to, given he doesn't stay with the Cleveland Browns. And let us know who your favorite team is, NFL going into the season, and who you think your Super Bowl pick is. Let us know that, Nation.
That's right. Let us know what you think their record going to be this year.
Oof, yeah, that's a tough one. That's even a tougher call. Let us know that. Yeah. And you can do it. You can even do it. I tell you what. Tell us, do you think your team is above or below 10? Above or below 10? That should be close to playoff running team. Above or below 10, tell us where you think your team is. All right? And with that being said, Nation, Chewing the Fat podcast is out. Don't forget to let us know any other topics you would like us to hit. And don't forget to let us know down in the comment section. If you hit like, hey, cool. If you hit dislike, tell us why. We don't mind constructive criticism. We won't listen to every damn thing, but we will listen to some things. Where we all ways open and listening to everything. All right? So with that being said, Nation, we out Chewing the Fat podcast.
Y'all know what to do. Chew the fat, get the nutrients, and get your ass out of here. Peace.